The first step is not spiritual, in the romantic sense of the word. It is destabilizing. It's the collapse of certainties, the breaking away from narratives that kept the identity standing. In the path of Jesus, this manifests early on, a childhood marked by precocious wisdom, but also by isolation, rejection, and the burden of a misunderstood mission. This step is the recognition of dissonance. Something within us starts to perceive that ordinary life is not enough. There is no turning back after this. It is the beginning of the journey. In the first step, we are confronted by the realization that the world we were taught to live in does not accommodate the fullness that the soul yearns for. It is as if the soul awakens from a deep sleep and cries out for air, for meaning. Jesus, even as a young man, already demonstrated a sense of identity greater than social roles when he said, "Don't you know I must be about my Father's business?" Here, the step shows us that spiritual awakening begins with breaking away from blind obedience. Questioning is not rebellion. It is a sacred act. It is at this moment that the individual begins to look inward and question what is outside. Something begins to burn. Something pulses wanting to be born. But this birth requires the abandonment of the comfort of ignorance. The second step is the acceptance of the call, not the one that comes from the heavens in the form of a voice, but the one that vibrates in the heart with a silent urgency. Jesus accepts his mission in silence. He does not chase after notoriety. He goes to the desert. He fasts. He remains silent. This step is one of radical introspection. It is the decision to withdraw from the noise, both external and internal. Here, the individual begins to perceive that the truth will not be found in ready-made answers, but in the deep listening of one's own being.